Welcome back to a new video. My name is Kian de Jong and this is KG Technic. Today we're going to talk about set number 42198, the bush plane. This set was released in 2025. The dimensions of the box are 26.2 by 14.1 by 9.1 centimeters. This set contains 333 parts and weighs about 436 grams. On the front of the box there is a picture of the plane with a landscape in the background, and on the back of the box there's another view of the plane with all the functions of this set explained. This set contains 5 sets of numbered bags, 1 sticker sheet and 1 booklet. In bag 1 we start with a simple frame by using some beams and other small Technic pieces. We also use some pieces on an axle in the middle of the frame, with one part with a hole in it. This is probably to connect another axle to the frame. In the next phase, we start adding some gears. This will probably be for the main function of this set. This function we've already seen in a few sets, like the firefighter aircraft and a older Technic helicopter. If we take this beam and put it in the assembly and turn the assembly around, we can already see how the function will be able to work. If we push the beam one way, the gears will turn, but if we push it the other way, the gears don't turn. This will make it so that the propeller of the plane will turn when we push the beam, but not when the beam goes back. Next up, we have extended the frame to the back and added a beam. We also added a elastic to the beam that will control the function. This way it automatically retracts. And when we flip the assembly over, we can better show the workings of the function. If you look at the blue gear at the bottom, you can see that when the beam is pushed in, the gears turn, but when it retracts, the gear doesn't turn. Bag 1 is finished and we have added a yellow beam to the bag. This is the first piece with a sticker, and as you can see it is the wrong way around. This is because the assembly is built upside down, and if we flip the assembly, you can better see the sticker. I think the assembly is built upside down because that way it can stand on its own. In the next part, we've added some discs for the engine block. These are mostly used to create smaller engine blocks, and the pistons will connect to these discs. So when the discs turn, the pistons are pushed out. We've also made this engine cover on top, and you can see if we push the beam, all the gears will turn and the discs will start to turn, which in turn will move the pistons of the engine block. Bag 2 is finished and we've added the propeller on the front. If we open up the hood, you can see the pistons and they are connected to the discs. The propeller is connected to the axle that goes through the discs. We also added the other beam with the sticker on the other side. And now you can see if we push the other beam that turns the gears, that the propeller will also turn with the discs and the pistons. This will be the main function of this set, and I really like seeing it return. In the next phase, we have started working on the body of the plane, and we've added some larger and smaller panels with some stickers on them. The stickers have zebra stripes on them, and this is probably because the plane this set is based on is mostly used in something like Africa. Bag 3 is finished and we've added some more parts to the bottom. We have some pieces with some connection points, and these will probably be for the landing gear. On the front we've added some smaller panels to the bottom, and with that the main body of the plane is finished, and we only need to make the landing gear, the wings and the horizontal and vertical stabilizers at the back. In bag 4 we built both of the wings. The stickers aren't applied yet, but these will also have some zebra stripes. On the back of the wings we have some beams that can move, just like real airplanes. And on the bottom of the wings we can see some support beams. These are used to keep the wings in place. And we've also added some lights on the ends of the wings. Now we have started with the last pack, number 5, and we've added the stickers on top of the wings on both sides with some more zebra stripes. And if we turn the set upside down and look at the bottom, you can see the landing gear. We have two sets of landing gear. We have the larger landing gear in the front of the set with the larger wheels, and at the back of the set we have some smaller landing gear with the smaller wheel. The only thing left to build are the horizontal and vertical stabilizers of the plane. In this section we have built the vertical stabilizer at the back of the plane. In real life this one is used to keep the plane steady while flying, and we built this part with some pretty basic pieces. The vertical stabilizer consists of only a few pieces, and now the only thing left to build are the two horizontal stabilizers on both sides. The full set is finished, and there's clearly one theme for this set. We have some zebra stickers on the top, but we also have some panels on the sides and bottom of the set with the same zebra print. Because of the size, this set doesn't have a lot of functions, but it has a few. And if we look at the front, we can open up the hood and we can see the discs and the pistons. If we look at the wings, we have some adjustable beams. These are on both of the wings, but we also have some adjustable beams on the vertical stabilizers at the back. In real life, these movable parts are used to tilt the plane up and down. Another function of this set is on the bottom, and this is of course the landing gear. Because of the landing gear, the set can also stand on its own. And of course, the main function of the set is the propeller, and this one is driven by the beam that you can push in, and because of the elastic, it gets pushed out again. The beam is connected to a gear that can turn only one way, and because of this, the propeller will also turn one way, and it won't turn when the beam is pushed outward. And those were all the functions. I really like the main function, and I think it will make the set a great playset. Here you can see the parts list of this set, and with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!